be beside you when you need me. Can't you see me? Do you feel my I will be your special someone that will be beside you when you need me. Can't you see me? Do you feel my I will be your special someone that will be beside you when you need me. Can't you see me? Do you feel my? Tell me, do you feel my love? I know this is more than just a crush. You are always on my mind. I cannot get enough of you. Yeah, running through my mind like all day. I don't even know what else I could fucking say. Yeah. You are something special. I know that you sent from heaven. Gotta have you right beside me. Told you, baby, that I need you. Don't never lie to me. Tell me the truth. I don't even care, girl. You know we can chop the roof. I just wanna fly with you. Just me and you. And I'm burning up, and I'm burning up. No. Say it again. I'm burning up. See, I'm burning up. No. Oh, I will be your special someone that will be beside you when you need me. Can't you see me? Do you feel my love?
Yo, we back with another one. It's your boy Smuvie Mane Bruce Wayne, aka Smooth Money Mayweather Paper Chase. You know what it do, man. Episode 46. We getting close to the 50 every single time we get on here, man. We got a lot to talk about, man. We gotta start showing these big men some love out here, man, in the NBA, man. I don't feel like they get enough praise at all. You know what I'm saying? Some of them do, but a lot of them don't, man. So we're gonna talk about some of them, man, and just give them some praise real quick. You know what I'm saying? Show some love to the big man. Also, too, man, I tell y'all, I'm always on a different spectrum, man, when it comes to this NBA stuff, man. What we talk about, we not like these media people. You feel what I'm saying? We not like these media people where we gas up something that we know ain't right and shit like that. And you be like, Jay, what you talking about? Well, we're going to talk about that later on. You know what I'm saying? It's another topic we're going to talk about. His name just starts with a K, if you know what I'm saying. What else, man? We got some other stuff, man, in the NFL that we're going to be talking about and stuff like that, too, as well. WNBA we're going to be talking about. So we got a lot on a plate. So y'all stay tuned. Y'all already know what it do. Boy Smoothie, man.
Oh, you didn't know? Well, your ass better call somebody! Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, Smoothie Mane Entertainment presents Welcome to the Show! I'm your host, Smoothie Mane Bruce Wayne, a.k.a. Smooth Money Mayweather Paper Chaser. Holla at your boy. And welcome to the show.
I came in to take game over, eating everything, no leftovers. I pulled up with all my soldiers. Boss that's one word is over. In my hood, they treat me like Hover. Pressure, I apply pressure. Pressure, I apply pressure. Pressure, I apply pressure. I'm at they throw sign letting off. 100 car, I'm about to let it off.
Yo, what it do? It's your boy Smoothie, man. We, like I said, man, today's episodes, we talking about the respect of the big man. And like I said, I don't feel like they get a lot of love. You know what I'm saying? Like on some real shit. Like we all know this to be a guard league. We all know this is a league of flashiness, ball handling, flashy dunks. You know what I'm saying? And not a lot of big men do all that. You know what I'm saying? That can give you breakdown handles like Kyrie. You feel what I'm saying? A lot of them can't shoot like Steph. You feel what I'm saying? A lot of them are not fantastic, spectacular dunks, like dunkers. You know what I'm saying? Like a Zach LaVine, an Anthony Edwards. You know what I'm saying? Vince Carter and us. You know what I'm saying? We don't have that, so they don't get a lot of love. like that. You feel what I'm saying? And I'm not even just talking about offense on top of that too. You feel what I'm saying? I'm not even just talking about that. I'm talking about defensive side of the ball, what they bring to the table. You feel what I'm saying? Other than just, you know what I'm saying, scoring the basketball. It's just that dominant presence that they bring. You feel what I'm saying? That we don't show love for. We don't hear about, oh, this person got this high enough contract, you know what I'm saying, that's in the hundreds of millions and shit. They probably getting barely getting that, depending on what type of player they really are. Like I said, man, if you really not got that big of a name, you ain't gonna get talked about. And it's bad enough, and I'm saying that all around the NBA. Like, you're not gonna get talked about if you don't have a big enough name. Not even just being a center, power forward, small forward, guard, point guard, all that. Like, we can name like all the top guards in the league like with ease. But can you name all the top big men with ease? You probably can't. Probably can't. You know? And it's kind of sad. Kind of sad. But we bring up this topic because two of the biggest names in the NBA right now, two of the leading candidates that's in the MVP voting, MVP race, in a lot of people's eyes and stuff like that. And I'm not going to lie, a couple of nights ago, my decision has swifted unexpectedly. So that's another reason why we want to talk about this topic, stuff like that. And I want to do a little background too on this, on top of that. So 2K, NBA 2K. I've always been a big man fan. Like, my game is based around big man. If we were ever to play team up basketball, like, meaning like I'm playing with the Clippers, Portland, you know, whatever, you playing with your team, not my team players, not my team, not my career player, none of that. I'm talking about team up, face up, square, like that. I'm always picking the team that got a big man. And I can run it back, man, when Marcus Aldridge was on the Pacers. You feel me? That was some of my best basketball I think I played. And I'm not saying like I won all the time, because I didn't. You know what I'm saying? I'm just talking about productive-wise, like scoring the basket and stuff like that was some of my best games playing with Marcus Aldridge. I mean, I couldn't miss. I could not miss with Marcus Aldridge. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was hitting niggas with, I was hitting people with drop steps. You feel what I'm saying? Up and unders, back downs, fadeaways. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Pick and pop with Aldridge. I mean, dead serious. I could not miss. Probably the most time I ever missed was probably at the free throw line. And that's just to be honest. That's how lethal I was with Aldridge. You know what I'm saying? As the later years, I've also played with Amari Stoudemire. You know what I'm saying? Around that time with the Knicks. I mean, I'm just booming on people. Back down, drop step, dunk. Back down, spin, drop step. I mean, it didn't matter. You know what I'm saying? I'm coming down the lane, I'm spinning, I'm dunking. That was some of my best basketball I played. Playing with them, you know what I'm saying? Them two teams, right? We fast forward earlier to this year, these last 2 years, Rudy Gobert. I'm not going to lie, with the Utah Jazz. I like that team. That's one of my favorite teams to play with, like in the earlier generation of what we saw 2K. I mean, it's just a dominant presence, like I said, like the defense. You know what I'm saying? It's hard to come in the paint when you got a 3-time defensive player of the year. You know what I'm saying? Standing in the paint or lurking around the paint. You feel what I'm saying? That's where it's at with that. Probably next to the Utah Jazz will probably be the 76ers. No lie. Playing with Joel Embiid is like playing with a guard. You know what I'm saying? He's probably like the only one that, if you talking about a big man that got some handles, now you ain't dribbling like Kyrie out there with, you know what I'm saying, Embiid on 2K. but he can break you off the dribble. You know what I'm saying? You know, his first quick step is pretty fast. He's got power, so he's backing you down. He can shoot the three. He can shoot the mid range. He's lethal from the free throw line. So it's like, why not play with that team? You know what I'm saying? You got shooters around him. Why not play with that team? You feel what I'm saying? Like, that's a good team to play with. But it's just, that's always been my fascination with like big men. Like these dudes don't get the respect, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Even though I was never like a big Spurs fan like that, you know what I'm saying? But Tim Duncan, like one of the greatest power forwards, if you even want to say center, you know what I'm saying? Most people put him in that category. Like, dominant, bro. Like fundamentals. Like, that's one thing I like about like the traditional big mans. They were fundamental, man. Back to the basket, drop step. They had post moves, you know what I'm saying? Versus nowadays, like these big mans, they want to be out there shooting the three like they Dirk Nowitzki. You know what I'm saying? The game is so much spread out. It's like, you know, and for some of these cats to still be averaging at least like over 10 rebounds, I still think that's pretty impressive. Because like I said, a lot of these cats are shooting threes, and the league is just so spread out. You know what I'm saying? It's clear lanes to the basket. You know what I'm saying? A lot of cuts and stuff like that. So I still find it impressive. A lot of these big men still average the type of rebounds that they do. You know what I'm saying? But we could always go into like Shaq, you know what I'm saying, the most dominant center of all times, you know, and a lot of people's eyes, you know, you got Kareem with the sky hook, you know what I'm saying, Bill Russell, you know what I'm saying, Will Chamberlain. I mean, the list can go on and on. Just the greatest big man. And speaking of those two big men, and you hearing in the media a lot too, like a lot of the media doesn't want to acknowledge those type of records just because it was that era. You know, of course they couldn't count some of them, so that plays a factor into it. But a lot of people don't even have them cats in the top like 5 or top 10, like, you know what I'm saying, of all time, like just because of the era. Like, we gotta acknowledge that too, man. Like, these dudes were dominant, regardless of who they played with. You can't be mad at who they played against. You know what I'm saying? Same thing with me when I talk about like LeBron going to the bubble and stuff like that, hitting him winning it. I can't be mad at the competition. I can't be mad at he went out there and he won. Understandable. I never take that away from him. None of that. I do find like it is a fake championship, you know what I'm saying, or nothing like that. It's got an Astros next to it. I'm sorry. For me, it does. For me, it does. But we can't penalize these old generation of basketball players because they played against certain teams that didn't have the same type of height, you know what I'm saying, or whatever. But we got to give it to him. Like, Bill Russell was a all-around like athlete, you know what I'm saying, that did a lot of different stuff besides basketball, stuff like that. Same thing with Kareem. Like, we got to acknowledge that, like, the amount of championships that Kareem Abdul-Jabbar has I got, not just from the NBA, from college, him as a coach, all that. Let's put some stamp on there. Let's put some stamps on there, bro. Let's put some stamps on there. We got in great, even power forwards, man. Like, if you want to consider them, some of them big men, like undersized big men that dominated in their own way. Ben Wallace, Dennis Rodman. Like I said, man, you gotta put some respect on that name, bro. Like, I just really feel like it's just like we do praise a lot of these guards. We do. And a lot of these championships weren't made off just these guards. These centers, man. These power forwards. These big men. You know what I'm saying? remember, they wanted to get Dennis Rodman, Chicago. You know, they did win the championship before, you know, without him and stuff like that. But remember, they had a nice big man too. He wasn't like Dennis Rodman or he wasn't a Shaquille O'Neal or stuff like that. But let's just remember, was it Horace Grant? Hopefully that's his name, Horace Grant. And then he went to Orlando. And you see what happened when he went to Orlando the first year when Michael came back, they ended up spanking that ass. Like people say, they don't want to talk about that. But it did happen. You know what I'm saying? That was a big man that can move. You know what I'm saying? He didn't have to do a lot. Clean up, get rebounds, be a presence out there. You feel what I'm saying? You're getting robbing, you're getting intensity, you're getting rebound, you're getting a dog that, you know, you need to sick on somebody, you know what I'm saying? Someone to irritate your team, that was him. You know what I'm saying? Let's remember that, you know what I'm saying, just Robert led the lead in rebounding. You know what I'm saying? He was all, you know, multiple time defensive player. You know what I'm saying? We gotta pay homage. Type of stuff. We talk about big man. Same thing with Ben Wallace. Ben Wallace, same thing. Multiple defensive player of the year. A champion. A Hall of Famer now. Come on. It's more to the game than just, man, these guards, you know what I'm saying? Steph Curry, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Kyrie, you know what I'm saying? Damian Leonard, you know what I'm saying? They flashy with the dribbling handles, you know what I'm saying? They could pull up from anywhere. A Donovan Mitchell. And I like Donovan. But I'm just saying, there's more to the game than these smaller guards. Big man. Shaq, when he left not Orlando, the Lakers, went to Miami to play with Dwayne Wade. You feel what I'm saying? Shaq was the MVP of the finals. You think they would have won the finals without Shaq? No, I don't. Ball handling skills at a young age. So they got a all-around game package when they come to the NBA nowadays, man. The evolution of the game, evolution of big man has changed. Has changed. We're gonna start seeing more people skill like Cody Jokic and Joel Embiid. They're not just gonna be like a presence out there. Even though there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. Because it's still with these people's just being a presence out there that don't shoot. That's what I mean by that. They don't shoot. Some of these dudes are averaging 15 points, 10 points, you know what I'm saying? But still giving you 10 boards, at least 10 boards they're giving you. So it's never not dead, you know what I'm saying? It's never. But I think we just get the media focus on these cats more than just anything, just because they're flashy. I keep saying we take a different spin on this. We're gonna show you a different light on this. That's why it's welcome to the show, man. We look at it, the game, a little bit different than them. Well, what you mean by them? The media. You know what I'm saying? The media. That's all. But like I said, man, we gotta pay homage to these guys. It is definitely must. Definitely must. These brothers out here doing amazing things. Amazing things that they doing. But then he just went on a tear around December. Towards the beginning of December, he just went on like straight tear. He's giving you like 30 points, 40 points. I mean, he was just going in. The game against Orlando. It seemed like Orlando getting like spanked on. But he dropped you a 50 piece. He dropped you a 50 piece, man, and that, like I said, I was damn near that whole month going into the new year, he was on a tear. A straight monstrous tear, averaging 30. Averaging 30. And his average right now is 29.9 a game, giving you 11 rebounds and 4 assists. Now that's where the difference is with Jokic and Joel Embiid. I think Joel Embiid is a more defensive body type of like player. If anything, I would think if it had to come down to it, like if I would like, I like defense. So when it comes down to it, what do I like? I like defense. So I'm gonna have to go with a guy that gives me defense. You know what I'm saying? But on top of that, you got a big man that can get his team involved. If you saw that game last night, that brother Joker was handing out dimes, passes, like he was like Larry Bird out there. You know what I'm saying? Some of those type of passes. He was out there like okay, I do like that. I do like that. I just got to see how that can transit. But anyway, yeah. I'm watching myself watch this at the same time. On top of that, but like I said though, the way he passing the ball out, the way he passing the ball all season is just he's just on a tear, and that it separates him, man. Joel Embiid got him in points. Jokic is giving you 20. But then when you look at the assists, you get another team involved. That's big to me as a big man. That's big to me as anybody as a passer. That's not a point guard. Then we gotta look at a whole lot of other different stuff that factors into this as well. You feel what I'm saying? And like, what's that, Jay? The fact that the way the whole team is been a disaster, all be pretty much frank with you. And a lot of people ain't even talking about this because they only talk about 2 cats. And then, yeah, they are the 2 main cats that you want to talk about. But Jamal Murray and Michael Porter Jr., they've been out. You feel what I'm saying? Michael Porter Jr. went out with a back. He had to get surgery on the back. We all just know Jamal Murray had a terrible knee injury, you know what I'm saying, last year. And he's been playing without them. You know what I'm saying? That's I think he's had less to work with versus Ben Simmons. Versus Joel Embiid. Ben Simmons been out, yeah. Okay. But you still had a pretty much good cast that I would pick up most of these casts, to be honest with you. You got Tobias Harris, you got Maxey. Maxey has been playing phenomenal basketball. So you had Stephen Curry, you had Drummond to back you up, you know what I'm saying, on top of that. So it wasn't like you didn't have much. And I'll still say, though, you were not at the bottom of the barrel, Philly, but you were somewhat in the mix, you know what I'm saying? A 5th, maybe a 6th seed at certain points, you know, fluctuating. Then you end up becoming the 3rd seed. But in reality, you got to think about this too. Philly and Denver Nuggets got the same record. Damn near. 41-29. They it's damn near the same record. Denver's got 9 losses, 29 losses. Philly got 20. It's almost it's Denver. So, you know, they sitting at the 6th seed. So they've been at the 6th seed spot all year. But, you know, that's different conferences though. So you got to give them credit for that. And I didn't really think about that, giving them credit. For it. Until the other night when they played each other. Now, these are the numbers. I said these are the numbers that they played that night. This is not their average. No, this is their average. No, this was the night. This was what they got like that night. No, this is the average. I'm sorry. This is the average. This is the average. I got it over here. Now that night, Joel Embiid had the better offensive game to a certain extent, and he had a good defensive game to a certain extent. But they damn near it's damn near the same thing. You know what I'm saying? 22 points for Jokic, 13 rebounds, 8 assists, 2 steals, 2 blocks. He shot 50% for the field. Got Joel Embiid giving you 34 points, 9 rebounds, 4 assists, 1 steal, 2 blocks. Like I said, it was damn near the same. Joel Embiid shot 55% from the field goal range. He shot 100% from three-pointer. Jokic shot 33% from three. So, I mean, Joel Embiid was more efficient in a way, but their team lost. Certain key possessions that you got to think about. You know what I'm saying? Now, in reality, Joker didn't win the game. You know, Joker didn't win the game. I believe his name is Harlan. That won the game. He went on a tear in the like the fourth quarter, shooting the threes and stuff. And like I said, they ain't taking away nothing from Jokic or nothing like that, or taking away anything from the 76ers the Denver Nuggets winning the game. You know what I'm saying? These assists put your team in a position. When you get your other players involved, it builds confidence when they start shooting. They knocking down their shot. You know what I'm saying? Let's spin it like that. Regardless, take away the 8 assists and say you gave him 4. 8 points. It's 30. It's about 30 points. About 30 points. 30 points. Joel Embiid had 34. So he still would have had 2 more points on top of what, you know what I'm saying? 4 more points, I'm sorry, on top of what he had. But still, take away the 8 assists, 30 points, damn near close. It's damn near close. You feel what I'm saying? And I think Jokic got to do more. I think Jokic really got to do more because he's working with less. He's damn near the point guard. No Jamal Murray, no Michael Porter Jr. They've been hit with COVID, hit with injuries. Jokic has been out a little bit on top of that too. So let's not forget that. He had a little wrist injury and stuff like that. But he's been putting up numbers as well. You know what I'm saying? He's been having some good games. It's really only been a handful of games. It's only been 8 games so far that Jokic has shot under 20 points. Hey, let that sink in. It's only been a handful of games that he shot under 20 points. Like, he's assisting, he's passing. You know, I don't think they'll definitely win a championship or nothing like that this year. You know what I'm saying? People are banking on Michael Porter Jr. coming back sometime this week, and maybe Jamal Murray may come back around the playoff time, but they're not in game shape. There's not much of a difference that they're going to make. You know what I'm saying? The game is even fast. It's fast coming from college to the NBA. It's faster going into the playoff. You feel what I'm saying? It's not a lot of sets. It's a lot of running and gunning. It's physicality out there. And you talking about you getting a man that's going to come back from a knee injury to ramp it up like that? No. If anything, he's coming off the bench. If y'all want to do it like that. But me personally, I would just let him sit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would just let him sit. I wouldn't want to risk anything him trying to overcompensate with one knee to the next. He's not in game shape, so I'll let him sit out like that. You know, if we make a run in the playoffs, it is what it is. We just got to try to do it without him. I just don't. I would have to roll that dice as a coach, GM. You know what I'm saying, and take that L if that did happen, which I think it would happen anyway if he did play anyway. I know you want to give your team a better shot at the title, but I just don't think that's cool. You feel what I'm saying? On some real shit. Yes, sir. So we also got Cat. I've never been like a big Cat fan. But Cat Towns, hey man, that brother can ball, bro. Like that brother can ball, bro. Like on some real shit, that brother can ball, bro. Much respect, brother. Dropping 60 the other night on him. Get him. Do what you do. You feel me? Like definitely amazing. Oh, I can't have. Definitely amazing. Gotta love it. It was funny when they had the interview. He said, "I dropped 30. What was it? 31 or 34? Like I had 31 or 34 before the half. Like he was just completely shocked. I mean, these big men are just these big men that can move are dangerous. These big men that got ball handling are dangerous. And it really, be honest, we started with Kevin. I think really with Kevin with the ball handling skill, because Kevin's like 6'10", 6'11", bro. You feel what I'm saying? Like, let's just be honest with it. Damn near Kevin is a big man. Kevin can play the 4. Kevin can play the 5. He's damn near a big man. He's just skinny as fuck. You feel what I'm saying? So, but when you got these big men that can take these long strides, that's why Giannis is so deadly, bro. He's long. He can take these long strides. You feel? He's galloping like down the court. He's galloping down the court. So it's amazing. You feel what I'm saying? It's definitely amazing. Definitely amazing. We got to give utmost respect. Utmost respect. Towns is balling, bro. Towns is balling. Towns is giving you 24 points, damn near 25, 10 rebounds, 4 assists. I always round up because they always got it 24.8, 9.9 rebounds, and 3.8 assists. We round these up, man. That's 25, 10, and 4. Those are good numbers. To be honest with you, those are good numbers. Now, you be like, why he ain't been talked about? Because if you look at Cats and Joker's number, damn near the same. You feel what I'm saying? 26 points for Joker, you got 25. 13, well, that's 14 rebounds. You got 10. It's about 4 off, okay. And the assists are just as good, and the rebounds are just as good as Joel Embiid. 11 rebounds for Joel Embiid, 10 for Towns. 4 assists. I mean, and I believe they've been in a up and down battle as well. And shit. Almost forgot to turn that off. But they've been in up and down battle and stuff like that with injuries. Towns dealing with a lot of personal reasons and stuff like that. Now they're behind the Nuggets, 40-30. I mean, in reality, now that I just looked at this, to be honest with you, why we haven't talked about Towns? They're down near the same numbers and shit like that. He's working with some younger cats, people that it's not expected. They're in the play-in tournament too, by the way. So you know, what I'm saying? Denver could be in the play-in tournament, but we're talking about them. That's the only reason I'm just saying that we're talking about them. And these numbers are not like they're trash numbers. These numbers are good. This is what I'm saying. We gotta put some respect on the big man's name. And it's fucked up, and I'm saying this for myself too. We're only talking about him because he dropped 6. And they really didn't even talk about him like that. To be honest with you, they gave him little, hey, we gave him some credit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, because it got overshadowed by Kyrie dropping 61. You feel what I'm saying? So now it's just like his 60 didn't matter, but we bringing it back. We gonna talk about his 60. It's gonna matter. It matters to me. And did he do that against Orlando? Was that Orlando too? Matter of fact, was that? No, that was the Spurs. Yeah, they did that against the Spurs. You feel me? But like I keep saying, man, we gotta put some respect on these big dudes' names, bro. A lot of respect on these big dudes' names. I'm gonna go even on a higher hierarchy with my talk. I said Rudy Gobert earlier today. I said we're gonna put some respect on these dudes' names, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like on some real shit, bro. Let's put some respect on these dudes' names. In 2013, he was drafted. Rudy Gobert has won the Defensive Player of the Year 3 times, tied for the second most in NBA history. He is a 4-time NBA team member, 5-time defensive team member, and 3-time All NBA All-Star. Rudy Gobert is also an NBA blocks leader. I mean, come on. You hear it? You hear it? You hear it? Do you hear it? Do you hear it? I'm just saying. I don't think I hear it. I don't know. It's 4 times. I don't think I hear it. You know what I'm saying? I don't think you hear it. He's been a block leader, 5-time defensive first team, 3-time defensive player of the year. He's been on a 3 third team and a second team. You feel what I'm saying? He's won some gold, or so he won some medal. I'm talking about the Olympics and stuff like that. Won a silver in the Silver Olympics, World Cup. He's won 2 bronze, and Euro basketball. He's won a bronze. You feel what I'm saying? In 2019, Gobert broke the single season record for dunks with 306 that year. Gobert also led the NBA in screen assists with 48, effective field goal percentage with 66.9%, and true shooting percentage at 68%. He has been named to the All-Star second team in 2017 and NBA third team in 2019, 2020, 2021. I mean, I say, just put some respect on it, bro. The dude is still got a lot in his career, too, on top of that. You feel what I'm saying? 8 seasons. It's only been 8 seasons. More to go. More to go. I haven't heard nothing about Defensive Player of the Year except earlier in the season. I believe it's the brother from Cleveland. I don't know his name, but I think he's leading the way. Maybe. I know Draymond was talked about at the beginning of the year before he had his back problems and stuff like that. We got some other ones, some notable mentions. If I'm saying that right. Notable mentions. Sabonis. That's another one. Sabonis. Let's come on, bro. Like, let's be real, bro. Let's Sabonis. Let's be real. I know a lot of people like Sabonis, really, but let's be real, bro. He's giving you 19 points, 12 rebounds, 5 assists, bro. That's not bad numbers, bro. You know what I'm saying? For a big man, bro. Like, that's pretty good, bro. I'm not saying like these big men got to be like, they're not gonna dominate like a shooting guard or point guard. One, they don't have the ball. They got to get the ball from the point guard, shooting guard. You know what I'm saying? Unless they are dominant like type of center like Jokic and Joel Embiid, and that meaning like they can push the ball off the floor. Jokic don't have ball handling skills like Joel Embiid, but you know he can put the ball on the floor and shit like that. So you know what it is. Sabonis is not putting the ball on the floor like that, but giving you 19 points, 12 rebounds, and 5 assists. I mean, I thought it was the dumbest thing in the world for them, the Indiana Pacers, to trade them. You know what I'm saying? But hey, what can I say? You know, I'm not these NBA executives and stuff like that. We could talk about Aiden. You know, 16 points, 17 points, 10 rebounds. I mean, these dudes are damn near averaging double-doubles, bro. Like, let's just be honest with some of these centers are damn near averaging double-doubles their whole career. But we're not talking about that. We overlooked that. And I said it, though. They big men, they supposed to get rebound. Now, I was thinking about this earlier. Do we count power forwards like do we count like the centers like Bam Adebayo? Like, do we count that? Like, dude's not like a traditional big man, but I did say Ben Wallace and I did say Dennis Rodman, and they were like 6'9". You know what I'm saying? They were like 6'9". You feel what I'm saying? So it's kind of like, do I count it? Do I count it? Because Bam is what? Bam is 6'9". Bam is 6'9". You know what I'm saying? Bam is 6'9". He plays. So count that too. I guess I got to. You know what I'm saying? Bam is giving you 19 and 10. Just saying, bro. He give you 19 and 10. Those good numbers, bro. You feel what I'm saying? Those some good numbers, bro. You know what I'm saying? And for a guy that can't shoot, I think he's been working on his mid range this year. I'm not too sure. I haven't caught a lot of their games. A lot of the games I see, I don't really think I've seen him shoot. You know what I'm saying? But I've heard that he's been working on his shot. Nice little mid range shot, whatever. That would bring his game up a whole lot, to be honest with you, if you can start shooting. At least a good mid range shot. You know what I'm saying? Because he's very explosive. I think, you know, if he could really put the ball on the ground, if he worked on his handles and put his ball on the ground, had that footwork in the paint with the shot, fade away, nice good pick and pop, he'd be even deadlier than, like, you know what I'm saying, than what he is now, in my opinion. Got somebody else. Steven Adams. Now, Steven Adams' numbers is not going to be definitely spectacular. He is one of those big men I was talking about earlier that just present. You feel what I'm saying? But credit is well deserved. presence well deserves. You know what I'm saying? He's at least giving you 10 rebounds, 7 points, 3 assists. Like I said, he's a presence kind of player. Like, we don't need you to score. Needs you to play great D, keep your hands up, get the rebounds, pass it out like when we need you to, them outlet passes, you know what I'm saying? Because that team can run and gun and stuff like that. So, got it. Now, I'm going to transition to this real quick. I found this on the internet. NBA's top 15 big man rankings for 2021 to 2022. This Giannis Antetokounmpo is number 1 ahead of Joel Embiid and Jokic. And I do consider Giannis a big man. But Giannis can't play the 4. He could probably play all the positions. Whether he's like 6'10", 6'11". But that was so that would have been typical with me to talk about Giannis. You know what I'm saying? To be honest with you. That's why I kind of really didn't mention him in these last couple. I wanted to mention, definitely mention Rudy Gobert and Towns, just because, and Bam, just because they're not going to get talked about. Especially the last two, they're not going to get talked about. Only reason we talked about Towns, like I said, is just because he dropped 60 the other night. That's it. You feel what I'm saying? And I'm going to go in order to see what, do I agree? Yeah, mostly I agree with it. I'm going to put, and I'm going to say yay or nay why they got him for myself. They got Giannis number 1. Yay. I agree with that, definitely. It's kind of hard to argue with he won the championship last year. And they're kind of still, in my eyes, the way and I'm going to go over this too, probably on Sunday. I'm going to do my top 10 or however many teams are going to be in the play-in. And I'm probably not going to count the play-in tournament. I may count the play-in tournament, but I'm going to do like wherever the top team, my top 5, top 10s, who I think will get to the final type situation. I'll tell you how I structure it out and all this stuff, how it go. Because I've been working with like having some numbers drop in as I go along with these. So like when I say a team, it'll be like, I'll say Milwaukee, it'll be like number 1, stuff like that. So a lot of that stuff is coming, man. You know what I'm saying? I've just been working on that type of transition with some numbers and stuff like dropping in. But I got Giannis, I agree with that. I think he's still dominant. He's it's a lot of players that's win this scoring title. Giannis, Joel Embiid, Brown. You feel what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? That could win this. So his team now that the 76ers lost the other night, they are number 2 next to Miami, I believe. Yeah, they are number 2 next to Miami. So that's kind of where I got them he's number 1. He's definitely dominant. Both ends of the court. So it's kind of hard not to put that type of brother up there at number 1. You know what I'm saying? Number 2, after last night, I got no choice but to put him number 2. Like I said, when we talk about basketball, it's got to be more than just scoring. And he brings that to the table. Like I said, I apologize. I got to take back a lot of stuff I said that was not right. But yeah, it was right because I still said Chris Paul. I still believe Chris Paul should have won it last year, to be honest with you, when we talk about value and stuff like to a team. But value to his team, definitely now. No Jamal Murray, no Michael Porter Jr., most definitely. Number 2, Jokic. I'm sorry if I butchered your name. Number 3, Joel Embiid, most definitely dominant, both ends of the court. Not like Giannis, but definitely dominant. You know what I'm saying? He is a big man that got so much skills. It's unreal. It's just ridiculous. Like the stuff he can do. Like he plays like a guard. Like he's got finesse, he's got style. Like it's definitely dope watching him play and stuff like that. So he's definitely number 3 on the list, and I think that's definitely well deserved. I don't. This is where I don't. This is where I start to disagree with this, and I think only no. I don't even care where the article came out. The article came out in October 2020, and I still don't care about that because this person hasn't been playing good, so he doesn't deserve to be on this list. Number 4, they got Anthony Davis. I'm sorry. It's about what you doing for me now, not what you have done for me. What have you done for me lately? You feel what I'm saying? You ain't done not jack squat. So, how do you on this list number 4 is beyond me, my dude. When there's way better players that's playing now, and we gotta give respects to. Same thing with this one. I don't know how you got this person on this list when he hasn't played only 85 games since he's been in the league. Yeah, you heard me right. 85 games since he's been in the league. And I'm talking about Zion Williams. I love Zion. I like him. I love to watch him play. He's explosive. He's just entertainment. He's box office, all that stuff. But, my G, when is he going to touch the court for us to be putting him on this type of list? That's like you saying he's an MVP candidate. Am I lying? No, I already know that. I'll answer it for you. Number 6, which should be actually number 4, is Towns. Towns should be on this. He should be number 4, not number 6. It's about what you're doing for me right now, not what you did for me before. I don't care about that. You, Anthony Davis, you won a championship 2 years ago, my G. And I don't think you would have won that championship if it wasn't for the bubble. But that's a different story. It's a different story. All right? Zion, you, like I said, you haven't been playing, so you damn sure don't deserve to be on this list. I'm sorry. That's just me personally. Rudy Gobert, he would have been number 5 on the list. Rightfully so. Like I said, man, you can't knock it, bro. The accolades are just different. I also forgot to say he was a French Player of the Year, too, on top of that. Like I said, 5-time first team defensive team. An NBA blocks leader. Even though I'm saying, I know you just said these are poor old accolades, but still, you got to give it to him, and he's still doing his thing now. So it's not like he's not doing his thing now. I'm just giving you the list of what he's done. Giving you 15 points, 14 rebounds. This is today's game, what he's giving you right now. That's what he's averaging. Come on, man. That's pretty good, man, for a guy that can't shoot, bro. That's just giving you dunks and shit. Man. I mean, I'm just being honest, bro. We got Bam Adebayo. Most of the dudes I already named is like right in order. After this, Sabonis. We got him right after that. And right after this, I just don't agree with like a lot of these cats. I would have put Aiden up. John Collins, I don't really consider like he's all right. Vukovic from Chicago, Julius Randle. I probably put Julius Randle up there, but he's been so inconsistent right now. He'd definitely be up there, but he'd probably be at the bottom tier of the barrel. I think he's definitely better than he's asked to do more than John Collins. So and Nikola Vucevic, most definitely. So he's up there too, because like I said, man, I can't put Anthony Davis up there. I can't put Zion up there. They gotta be at the bottom of these dudes. You feel what I'm saying? They bottom of these dudes. We got Miles Turner. Most definitely, you know what I'm saying? Christian Wood, he's up there. No, but those dudes are at the bottom of the barrel. I mean, Michael Porter, I believe he's leading league in rebounds, if I'm not mistaken. But like I said, bro, it's a lot. It's tons of big men that we can give homage to. But it's just that their games are not sexy. Their games are just not sexy. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. But we're gonna hit you with this intermission right quick, man. We got more to talk about, bro. Up next, man, we're gonna talk about Kyrie Irving. That was the little secret little topic we was gonna talk about, or I said at the beginning of the show. So we're gonna talk about that because, like I said, I do a different spin on this shit, bro. But we're gonna talk about it when we come back.
This is what you do. You look at me as if I don't create it. The bars need deep, let me freaking raise it. Around me, all I see is the impatience. My crew laugh, all they know is superficial cadence. When a baddie walk by, manhood's harder than a missile. Can't relate to the drugs, which is why I miss them. Like they probably on a Xanny or an Oxy or a Percocet of drugs that they probably sleep from now until the song end, or at least till they press skip. Waking up is not lit. Reality is not the slumber that we're clamoring. We're the generation that has spent a generation under sheets of the lies we were barehanded. Nobody wanna hear that. Nobody wanna hear that. Nobody wanna hear about that. So I guess that in between time, in the meantime, I will let the euphoria run right through my mind while the cushion of a backside find its way to my lap. Grinding on my manhood when she says that. I love the song that you had when you look up in the sky and you said the star's black. I was vilified cause I get paid giving rise to the highest bidder or the sweetest buyer. Who am I to speak? I'm preaching to the choir when I look at you. You give me hope, which is what I think any king would do. Now I think to myself, is she lying just to pull a couple extra dollars out my pocket? Or has she got it? I really can't tell. Cause if it's really about the money, then it's really kinda funny that she took the time to love my message well. So well, now at least I got the baddest chick telling me about a messed up bringing wet daddy not home. Mama heartbroke, can't notice when the uncle's fiddling. Uncle's fiddling, uncle's fiddling, uncle's fiddling. He's touching you. The imagery played in my head 10 or 12 times till I stand up, pay my fee, walked out the room where she can't see me. Tears well up in my eyeglass, breaks in my chest, and I take a couple shots, hoping they suppress every part of me that says, you were raised in a happy home, call it privileged or unlucky. On the rarest that I strap with the heat. On the rarest that I worry about the food to eat. On the rarest that I worry about a hustle, but the very same hustle everyone speaks causes impatience. The right way is too late and takes too long, harbors impatience. Take my glories with a side of patience while I wait being told